Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a Swift F1 gameplay in this match. We're playing on Sicily, I believe, the name of the map, and oh boy, it's going to be one interesting match. Now, the Swift F1 is such a beautiful plane that I call it the Mini Hunter. It has two Aiden cannons, which seem to be, well, undergunned, but two Aiden cannons, they're still Aiden cannons. They're going to do a shit ton of damage. Now, I spotted a couple of targets, the G91 above me and the B57. The B57 gets taken out by the TU-14. And actually that was quite surprising because the B57 could have done a lot of damage to that TU-14, but he chose to stick on his ass. Now, I dodged the G91, go to engage this Saber, this F-35 Saber. I completely butchered my engagement, and now I'm on his 6. He's trying to engage the friendly TU-14, and I'm trying to take a couple of shots from the cockpit. Now, why am I taking shots from the cockpit? Because it's simple. You see that little radar-like feature that the Swift has? Oh, it's not radar. And it's a guiding system for the gyroscopic pipper. Well, gyroscopic sight inside of the cockpit. If that thing locked, I would have gotten a really decent fancy aimbot. Let's just say it. Not a lot of people know that. Now, the Saber gets taken out by the TU-14. Rear guns, well, they hurt. And now I'm trying to engage this MiG-15. Right now, the match is completely stale. The match is, I'm just looking at this target. Okay, I'm going to engage him. Okay, he's got taken out, or, well, I dodged him, or, in this case, I'm chasing him. Well, this match is going to be interesting in a sense that, well, in a split second, half of my team will be gone. And the enemy won't have anything to do with it. And we're going to see how. Now, as I'm following this MiG-15, I have plenty of energy. And, well, this plane does not like to lose energy at all. The Swift F1 is seriously one of the most amazing planes that I've ever flown. Now, I'm following this MiG in a turn fight. To be completely honest, if he stuck to the climb, well, he could have gotten me. But nevertheless, I'm trying to follow him. I'm not really used to these guns. My FPS is trash for some reason. I get a couple of shells into him, well, more than a couple, and he is down. Aiden cannons, yeah, don't mess around with that. They're going to be extremely destructive. Now, I see a G29 in the distance, followed by a Seahawk, and that J29 is going to die. And so as two of my teammates. Just like that, I lose 2 teammates without doing anything. One guy just shoots the other guy for a kill steal or whatever, and yeah, this is boiling my blood right now. Because in the end, who gives a shit about a kill steal? Now, I have 1 kill. The match is not going, well, in my favor. 1 kill, winning, who cares? But now I'm trying to take a look at their airfield. The enemy still has 4 members left, and I see a Saber behind me. I believe it's the A5 Saber. A beautiful plane. One of the most amazing planes that I've ever flown. It's a support plane, so not a lot of people know how to use it. It doesn't have that thrust, it doesn't have that top speed, it doesn't... the only thing that it has, it's the turn rate. That thing is the best turning Saber in game. Now, as I'm diving down on him, the Seahawk launches a rocket at him. He dodges it in the last second. Quick burst. He's down. His wing was sawn off in a split second. I love these guns. 18 cannons are the best. They're arguably the best cannons in game. Now, assessing the state of the match. I have most of my enemy team gone. I still have an IL-28, a Seahawk, and, well, yours truly. The airfield is empty. What to do now? Well, I don't have a lot of fuel. Let's go back to base. And here, I'm starting to think. Why are jet matches this cancerous? It wasn't like this back in the day. Back in the day, the skill ceiling was so damn high that once you go into a jet match, you need to know your shit. You need to know what you are doing. Nowadays, it's just like, okay, get a premium account or get a premium jet, grind your way to top tier, and, well, still climb like a prop. That's how bad it is in jets right now. Literally, people are still climbing like props. And that is both good and bad. Now, when I say it's good and bad, it's good for me. As a pilot that knows what the fuck he's doing in this game, well, basically, yeah, they're food for me. People like that are food for me. They don't know the basics of defensive flying. They don't know the basics of energy flying. It's disastrous. And yes, they could be really good kills for me. However, once you get those people on your team, you're going to suffer miserably. And I'm talking about suffering miserably. And I'm going to prove this in just a second. Now I see a MiG-15 above me. A MiG-15 that is bombing the base. Or rocketing the base. Or whatever. That's a MiG-15-ish. The MiG-15 that you unlock by buying it. It's not a terrible plane. However, the MiG-15 in general is a plane that requires a shit ton of skill that it is unbelievable. And as you can see, a Seahawk Mark 100 just crashed on landing, which is something it's literally impossible. The guy didn't have any damage whatsoever. He was flying perfectly good, and the runway on Sicily, it's ginormous. It's ginormous to the point where I feel comfortable landing a Swift F1 in the middle of the airfield, not at its beginning, because this thing, it seems that it has well, brakes that are made out of sponges. This thing does not want to lose energy. This thing does not want to brake whatsoever. And now I'm on my toes. I feared for my plane. I feared that MiG is going to dive down on me and, well, finish me off on the airfield. I can already hear the AA firing. And I just said, okay, I don't have fuel left. Fuck it. But the MiG-15 pilot is so trash, and I'm saying this confidently, is so trash that he doesn't even have the balls to look at me and come strafe me on the airfield. That's how bad it is right now in jet matches. I'm repairing my plane. I'm preparing to take off. I'm going to switch to 20 minutes of fuel, because 7 minutes of fuel with one MiG-15 left, well, it's going to take a lot of time, well, reaching him. So, I J out of my plane, I take 20 minutes of fuel, get back into the game. This is, by the way, a trick that not a lot of people play, or not a lot of players know it, excuse me. Once you've repaired, you can J out, change the loadout of your plane, spawn it back in, and then take off. Now you have to be extremely careful, because if you don't have a lot of tickets, and you could do that, and, well, when you do that and don't repair, well, spawning in time, you're going to lose a hefty amount of tickets because it will just consider you as Jane out and it will say our team lost all of its vehicles. Now, the MiG-15 bis ish is my god, I don't even have words. I've lost words. Simply, seriously, I have lost words. He's ground pounding in an 8.7 match. Ground pounding in a MiG. A premium MiG that is spaded. A premium MiG that can do a lot of damage. A premium MiG that has the acceleration to beat my acceleration and my performance in general. It has an amazing climb rate. It has amazing guns, devastating guns to be completely honest. They just need a little bit of getting used to, and that's about it. And to make matters worse, well, I forgot where my friendly AA is. So basically now I'm looking at the map and I'm trying to figure out, hey, where the fuck is my shit? Players these days are so fucking cancerous that, well, I don't give a shit about saying bad words in a YouTube video. That's how bad it is right now. People don't even know how to fly it. Don't know how to fly at all. They just go in, force a head on, that's about it. Now, look at this MiG. He's going to strafe the AA. Look at his angle of attack. Look at his speed. If you're going to strafe an AA to waste time or you didn't find anyone, just stay level. Don't do anything. Don't go up like that. You're going to make yourself noticed. Spotting system does not work that way. And all I need to do is come behind you and boom. My god. People are so fucking dumb in this game that I do not even believe it anymore. Now, I have 3 kills under my belt. It was an okay match. Well, most of the team went, I don't know where. They got killed or whatever. I'm the last guy left. Maybe I have an IL with me, I don't know. The hostile team lost all of its vehicles, and it's a GG. It's one of those underwhelming games that I've ever had in a really long time. Now, on this second clip, you got one of the most amazing and balanced map in the game, Korea. This is arguably the best designed map for jets in general. It's big, it has enough space, it's versatile. The airfields are located in 2 perfect spots, separate from each other, and the map detail is such anime. It's amazing. Now, I'm showing this clip because I want to highlight the reversal capabilities of the Swift F1. This thing does reversals like no other. It has that decent roll rate to well, get you on target. Anyway, this match was lost because my teammates, fighters included, are ground pounding, and I had this skill with the Yak 2023. It was amazing. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you with a clip. Fly safe, have fun, and see you on the next video.